Good morning, room 15. Today is Monday, April 27th, 2020. Can you believe that we are in the last week of April already? It's been that long since we've been in the classroom together. Makes me sad, but it also makes me a little bit excited because that means that summer is just around the corner. And hopefully by summertime, we'll actually be able to get out and have a real summer and enjoy and be able to cool off. Speaking of cooling off, I hope you were able to um, cool off this weekend. It was very warm, and maybe we got to just stay inside in the air conditioning, or maybe we were able to play outside with water or jump in a pool. Either way, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. So we're going to continue with Mrs. Patty is Batty. We left off Friday with the Halloween monster. Do you guys remember seeing a picture of this guy? Yes, probably, huh? It's pretty spooky. So chapter 8, the most horrible, dreadful, disgusting, repulsive creature that ever walked the earth. Maybe we should go home now, I told Michael and Ryan. We have plenty of candy. Go home, Michael said. Are you crazy? We haven't been to Mrs. Patty's house yet. She has more candy than anyone in town. But what if she chops our heads off? I asked. Stuff like that happens all the time, you know. She's not going to chop our heads off, Ryan said. Your friend Billy doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, Michael said, and Mrs. Patty told us over and over again that we have to trick or treat at her house. She might chop our heads off if we don't show up. Good point. Michael really should be in the gifted and talented program. We kept walking down the street. It was dark now and scary. I was looking all around just in case the real Halloween monster jumped out from behind a wall. Do you think Mrs. Patty's headless husband Marvin still lives with her? I asked those guys. Ghosts have to live somewhere, Michael said. They're just like regular people, except they're dead. I feel sorry for ghosts, said Ryan. They're like homeless dead people. We turned the corner onto Norman Road where Mrs. Patty lives. That's when I saw the most horrible, dreadful, disgusting, repulsive creature that ever walked the earth. What do you think he saw? I think I have an idea. Do you know? It was Andrea Young. She was with her annoying little friend Emily, and they were dressed in their girly costumes. How many of you were right? Emily's mom must have sewn that dumb queen outfit together again. What are you two doing here? I asked. We're trick-or-treating, dumbhead, Andrea said. Andrea and Emily said they were heading for Mrs. Patty's house. I didn't want to walk with them, but I did feel safer with the five of us walking together. Finally, we got to 176 Norman Road. It was a big house. It looked really old, like one of those haunted houses in the movies. There was an iron gate out on the outside and some dead trees by the driveway. Wow, Andrea said. I didn't know that school secretaries lived in mansions. We got closer and peeked through the gate and saw... Sorry, that's our dog. Mrs. Patty's Halloween decorations. There were tombstones sticking out of the lawn. A foot was poking out of the window. There were jack-o'-lanterns with evil faces, spiders hanging from strings, and cats with eyes that lit up. Smoke was coming out of a big pot. Spooky music was coming out of speakers. There was a dummy sitting on a chair on the front porch. I hope it was a dummy anyway. If that thing moved, I decided, I was going to make a run for it. This place is creepy, said Emily. Andrea shivered. Mrs. Patty sure goes all out when it comes to hollow. But she didn't get a chance to finish her sentence because suddenly the front gate opened. Nobody even touched anything. Come inside, said a weird man's voice. If you dare. I wonder what's going to happen next. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out. Chapter 8, Mrs. Patty's Weird House. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you tomorrow.